Mukam karoti vachalam pungam langayate grim yatkripatamaham vande Sri Gurum Deenadharanam. Nama Shreshtam Manumapi Sachiputram Atra Sarupam Rupam Tasyagrajam Gurupirum Madhurim Goshtavatim Radha Kundam Girivaram Aho Radhika Madhavasam Prapto Yasti Pratidva Sri Gurum Tham Natosmi. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 40, we saw now, recently, just now. So the verse is saying that even if we do something very little in devotional service, that gives us a permanent effect. So in devotional life, many times we get demotivated, right? When we see some negativities around us, we lose heart, right? We don't have interest because it doesn't give us a magical result immediately. It takes a time, gradually. So we lose interest. So for that, Krishna is giving us a very nice verse saying that even a small endeavor gives you permanent result. That is a very high motivation for us. Whereas in the material life, you achieve the greatest success in this world. Become American president. More than that, in politics, there is not much higher positions, or maybe UN president, or in other things like, become a scientist, many things in this material world. The materialistic people consider they are the highest. For women, Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss India, Miss Universe, or for some other people to become a so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. So they may achieve the highest thing in this material world. But after death, after changing this body, that means after death, that is not carried in the next life. For example, if somebody is having crores and crores of money in the bank and he dies off, and next life he comes, and then if he wants to claim that money, can he claim it? No. Maybe his own sons may not agree. For that, jokingly, it is said that if somebody becomes dog in the next life, and if he wants to enter into his previous house, will the members on the house will allow, oh, this dog has come? They don't know that he was the previous owner of that house, but they chase away the dog, right? We also in the house, we chase away the lizards, mosquitoes, so many other living entities. We chase them away. We don't know. Maybe they have some connection with this house. So whatever materially we achieve, that we cannot continue in the next life. Next life, we have to again study, again go to school, again take some knowledge, again find out a job, again earn money, again start your life. But devotion is not like that. That's what Krishna is saying here. In devotional life, for example, in this life, somebody was chanting 16 rounds, following the regulative principles, taking initiation. But they didn't complete their devotional service. What will happen? Next life, they can continue that. So how to understand this story, right? We'll start a story. How they continue in the next life. That Bhagavatam story. It is not story really happened. So many senior devotees are here. Many juniors are also there. So I had to focus on both. So anyway, we will narrate the story of, I love this like anything, the story of Jada Bharata, Bharata, King Bharata. So King Bharata, as the king of whole world, he ruled the kingdom very nicely. That's why the name of India is named as Bharat. There are many King Bharats, Bharat. This King Bharat, he was very good, very, very perfect. He's a Raja Rishi. We say, no, Raja Rishi. Raja Rishi means they are devotees of the Lord and take care of the citizens nicely. They even make the citizens to fast on Ekadasi. So he was a religious devotee, religious king. So he was performing his duty very nicely. After some time, after 50 years, one has to retire from the any life, whatever life, that one has to retire. So he planned his life such a way that he gave his kingdom to his son. He made everything, all the arrangements, and he left kingdom, everything, family, citizens, everything, went to forest for doing austerity. So there are different stages in bhakti, which I will explain to you in next class. So King Bharat was in a very advanced level. He was improving because he had nothing else in his mind. He was very pure. He was meditating. And so he was advancing in devotion. When we advance in devotion, Krishna will see that whether we are advancing properly or not. Testing will be there. Anyway, he will support the test also. He will support you also. It is not that he will test you and then ditch you, nothing like that. We will see how Krishna is taking care also. King Bharat also had a test now. One day when he was near taking bath in a river, on the other side of the river, a lion was chasing a pregnant deer. Out of fear, the mother deer delivered a baby. And the mother deer died and went away in the flood of the river. The baby deer came this side in the hands of King Bharat. That side was lion. Lion could not cross the river, so it went away. But the baby deer was alone without mother. So King Bharat took the lion. Took the deer, and it was so small, right? And he thought this animal doesn't have anyone. So now I have to take care of it. So Krishna has arranged this. So now it is my duty to take care of this. So he started having the deer with love. He was feeding the deer slowly, because if you have a baby, especially ladies, if you have a child, your whole attention will be on the child only, 24/7 child. If the child is very small, then day and night, you have to take care. Once the child grows slowly, then we can the mother can have a little free time. Otherwise, until the child grows to become independent, the mother has to take care. Mother and father has to take care of the child. So King Bharat was thinking like that only. I am the mother of this child. The child has no mother. So I have the responsibility to take care of this deer. But it is a great mistake. No, he left Bharat, King Bharat left his kingdom, left his family. For what? To meditate and go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah. What is the purpose of life? Human life. After some time, we have to retire from everything, leave everything, and then meditate on the Supreme Lord, and then go back home, back to Godhead. King Bharat forgot that. Why he came to forest, that he forgot, and he got attached to the deer. So he was always roaming with the deer, taking the deer on the shoulder, finding a fine grass and nice fruits, nice eatables for that, giving bath to that, and playing with that. So time is going like that. He got gradually distracted from his meditation. Meditation gone. He forgot that what purpose he came to forest. One day, what happened? The deer was missing. Bharat was so worried. Oh, maybe some lion, tiger, snake. Why you left my son? He was calling the deer as son. My son, where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? He was lamenting, crying, finding out he couldn't find. Then finally he fell down and he's going to die. At that time, the deer came from somewhere and he was seeing the deer. Where you went? Like that, by thinking the deer, King Bharat left his body, died. So Bhagavad Gita says that at the end of your life, if you think something, you become that in the next life. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejati ante kalevaram tam tam eva iti sada sadbhava bhavitam. So at the time of death, whatever you think, if somebody thinks of their dog, then they become dog. If someone think of their anything, they become that in the next life. If someone thinks of antikale chamameva smaran uktva kalevaram yaha prayati samatvam yati nastyatra samshaya. If you think of Krishna, you will go to Krishna. So the test is whole lifetime, whatever you think, that will come in the end of your life. But end of the life, if you get attached to something or someone, then that has the lots of impression in your mind, and Krishna says, okay, you are too attached. Okay, you become that. So now King Bharat became a deer. Next slide. Krishna is always merciful. As I told you, as we discussed, Sarina, I didn't tell. Krishna says that even if somebody swalpam apiyasya drayato mahato bhayat, he became deer, but the Antaryami Paramatma made him to remember his past life. In past life, he was an advanced devotee. So in the deer life, he realized his mistake. That was by the arrangement of the Lord. In a animal body, there is no remembrance. This happened with King Indra. Once King Indra, he made a big mistake. For that, the next life was pig. King Indra became pig. And he had a big family. No, pigs, they produce lots of children. Indra had wives, so many children. And the demigods, they wanted Indra to be back. And they came to Indra, pig Indra in the body of pig. They're asking, Indra, you are not pig. Please leave this body, come back. He says, no, I am not Indra. I have my family. You see my family. I have my wife, children. I cannot go. He didn't understand. The demigods were reminding him. So in the body of an animal, there is a chance that one may forget everything. But in the body of deer, King Bharata was remembering his past life. Oh, alas, alas, what mistake I have done. King Bharata was terribly crying, upset with himself. Imagine if you fail in 1 mark in your final exam, how will you feel? If you are a student, very good student, throughout your college time or school time, you have studied very nice. But during the exam time, you missed 1 point and then you failed in that exam. Imagine how it will be. This is a bigger exam, which we all have to write at the end of our life. So King Bharat was very upset. He cannot do chanting, he cannot do meditation in the body of an animal. But he did one thing. He was not happy, so he wanted to die soon. So he was very aloof from his family. He had a dear family, so he was aloof. He was eating only dry grass. He was thinking about the Lord, but how he can perform devotional service. So he was very much worried within his heart, and he had only dry grass. And by Krishna's mercy, he leaves the body soon. Okay. Next life, Krishna gives another chance. Then he takes his birth in a Brahmana family. Taking birth in the Brahmin family is also plus or minus. One can advance or one may even not advance also. A Brahmin family is a favorable situation, but some people make it as a profession. It's like a job. You do some yagya, you do some puja, and you gain money. That is their profession. But this time, King Bharata was called as Jada Bharata because he know that if he learns Brahminical skill, now also he remember his past 2 births because Lord again was very merciful with him. He made him to remember his previous births. So in this life, King Bharat was very careful. He was only meditating on the Lord. Whatever he gets to eat, that he eat and then just go for meditation. But the father was worried because he acted as if he cannot hear, he cannot speak. Deaf and dumb. Deaf and dumb. So the father he was worried about this boy. He was called as Jada Bharata. So he wanted to educate him. He wanted to teach him some mantras. He was trying to teach him, but he was not learning. He is like a dull-headed, mentally retarded person. The father worried because the brothers were very smart and they were nicely behaving, but this boy is like a dumb. Father worried very much, and then what he can do? That's all. He tried and he left his body. Jada Bharat became a big boy, big man, and other brothers were cheating him. Other brothers make him work and give him some little food. They told him to take care of the land. But wherever he was meditating only on the Lord. He was not expecting any respect, any facility, anything which will disturb his meditation. Others think that he is a dumb person, but inside his heart he was meditating. He was only thinking about the Lord. So once he was forced to look after the field, there some dacoits found him that, oh, he's so healthy. We will catch him and sacrifice him to Mother Kali. So they carried him to the Mother Kali's altar and then they were about to cut his head. He was not worried. He didn't try to escape also. But when they were about to cut his head, Mother Kali appeared and she killed everybody else, everyone there, and protected King Jadabharata. Because, if somebody is a devotee, if somebody is focused strongly in their devotion, protection is automatically given. Though she is a demigod, he is not the devotee of Mother Kali, but still Mother Kali protected him. See the magic. Then he left that place and he started walking, and he is going somewhere. But on the way, in that country, there was a king called Raghuguna. This Raghuguna, he used to travel in a palanquin. So for that, they needed a very strong, stout man. So they were finding, the soldiers were searching for such a healthy man, and they found Jadabharata. And they forced him to come. So he agreed. So he is the one of the 4 persons. So Raghuguna wanted to go for spiritual search. So he is traveling around. So all these 4 servants, they were carrying him. But on the way, when King Jadabharata sees some ants or some insects, he used to keep his legs not on the insects, not on ants. So what happens when he does like that? Imbalance happens. He is carrying the palanquin, but if his feet were not properly fixed on the ground, then imbalance happened. So the king is getting shaken very badly. Then he was asking, what is the problem? Then the others said, we are all okay. But the new person, who is very fat, he is not walking properly. It happened quite frequently, so the king wanted to punish him. But he was punishing, oh, you are so fat, what you are eating. He was verbally abusing Jadabharata. But Bharata said, you are right. I'm not fat. He was sarcastically saying that you are thin, like that. He said, yes, I'm neither thin nor fat. I'm not this body. Then King Raghuguna found out he is not an ordinary person. He must be some saintly person who is here. So by the reply, he understood. He told the people to stop the palanquin. He get out of the palanquin and asked Jadabharata, who are you? Why you are here? Please educate me. I'm in search of spiritual knowledge. Then Jadabharata gave him a spiritual knowledge, and it was a big, long conversation in Bhagavatam. Then by educating King the Raghuguna and he becoming a spiritual master, then he left. He was not staying there. Jadabharata was not there. He said, I'm going for meditation. He was very focused, and then left the body, and that life he went back home, back to Godhead. The point here is, because he made a small mistake, Krishna again, but Krishna is very merciful. He made him to remember everything in his past life, so that he don't miss this life. Don't miss this chance. He was a very determined person. So Krishna gave him a chance to advance in spiritual life. So that's why this shloka is saying that if you make a small endeavor also, then it won't go down. It will only be there in your account. Your account, this bank balance, the spiritual bank balance will never go down. It will go up only, it will never go down. One may fall down, one may not advance in spiritual life. One may not go up. They may not advance in spiritual life, But whatever they accumulated, the spiritual asset, that will be there. For example, Prabhupada is writing in the purport that if you have done 1%, if we have to do 100%, if we have done 1%, then next life you will continue with the 2%. We see that in many devotees. Like after certain point, they are very quick. They learn things very quickly because they have left from there, so they will advance from there. So here is a chance for all of us. Maybe we have discontinued last life. Now we are continuing. Maybe we are in the body of deer, or we are in off way or somewhere. Don't miss the chance. Don't keep it for next life. Okay, next life, next life, next life. Or maybe sometimes demigod, sometimes demons, sometimes animals. No, not like that. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Brahmanda Brahmite Kone Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Bhakti Lada Beach. Who is very fortunate in this full universe? Because each person is going up and down here and there, becoming different species, becoming aquatics, becoming birds, becoming trees, becoming plants. So many species are there. So we travel, the jiva travel in many lives. But who is fortunate? One who gets the Bhakti Lada beach. Beach means seed. One who gets the seed from a spiritual master. So that person is very fortunate. In that way, we are all fortunate to get the association of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada is our Acharya, and he has given us the package of sadhana bhakti. Prabhupada is saying anyone who is chanting 16 rounds and following the 4 regulative principles, 16 plus 4 is equal to BTG, back to Godhead. You girls are very young. In youth, what happens? Enjoying spirit will be more, right? Oh, I want to enjoy. I want to have so much fun with my friends, go here and there. So that will be more now. Nobody is old here except me. All are young, are just married, are not yet married, are studying, very young. I understand. Now the spirit will be like that only. But what? My request is slowly, gradually cultivate Krishna consciousness. It will protect you. You see the world, open your eyes and see the world. How the people are. They are suffering, but they don't understand that they are suffering. We should understand. There is birth, there is death, there is old age, there is disease. Open the eyes and see how the life is. They think that they are enjoying, but they are not enjoying. Everywhere, everyone is suffering. This is how the material world is made of. So if we understand that, we will be very careful. We don't want to take 2-3 lifetimes. But already we have made millions and millions of lifetimes already gone. But this chance we should not miss. So we have to follow what Prabhupada says to us. Get up early, do our duties nicely, follow the regulative principles, chant the holy name. Slowly, gradually, take out the enjoying spirit for materialistic things. We should enjoy diverting our mind in, in Krishna consciousness. You can sing bhajan, make some services, make garlands for the Lord, chant the holy name. So in these areas, we should develop the taste. Then slowly, gradually, at the end of our lifetime, we should be perfect. Many people I have seen, they mess their life. They confuse their life. They don't know where they are going. They don't have any fixed goal. Then what happened to them? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jadare shayanam. Means again taking birth, again dying, again suffering. So, by understanding this, we want to put a full stop to our cycle of birth and death. For that, we follow Srila Prabhupada sincerely. Keep aside the enjoying mentality. Keep aside. Okay. Let me now follow Srila Prabhupada, understanding the life, sincerely endeavoring. Our sincerity will be seen by the Lord. How he will see? He is there everywhere. Lord is there everywhere and he is there in everyone's heart as Paramatma. Every jiva as the Lord inside. This is the first lesson we learn. The Lord is there inside your heart and he is looking. Oh, when Bhavana, when Kamila, when Govindapriya, when Riya, Sangeetan, Dasi, Snegavati, Vanita, Yuvete, when you will all will come. Krishna is waiting for you. And he is giving you a lot of opportunity. So using the opportunity, dear girls, do your duty. But your mind should be always how I can please Krishna. That should be your goal of your life. Other goals are there. You do it. I'm not saying don't do it. But externally, internally, your desire should be to please Krishna, to please Srila Prabhupada. Chant the holy name attentively. Every day increase your chanting. If you are not chanting, please chant. Chant the holy name. That is the only way for everything. If you have any problem, that there is only one solution in this material world, that is chanting the holy name of the Lord. You may ask how practical it is. It is practical. You try and see. Here is the medicine you have to take and see. So take the medicine of holy name and be happy. Okay. Okay. I didn't speak about women today because, I thought we should speak about general bhakti or devotion also. So next week I will bring some nice stories for you. Okay. Any doubts? If you have, please ask me. Any comments? General doubt also you can ask me. So you will seriously take up Krishna consciousness? Yes. Everyone is keeping quiet. Convinced, huh? Bhavana, have you convinced with the today's class? Will you chant 16 rounds?
I'll try, Mataji.
You will try? Riya?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Pranam, you are chanting 16 rounds?
Not 16, but 8.
8.
Actually, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
Actually, whenever we chant, sometimes we don't feel like chanting, right? So if we doing and something else, and toward the work, can we chant? And whenever we chant, maybe there is some another thoughts in our minds. So is it okay?
It is not okay. The chanting itself is a big heart. Very good. We need to learn how to chant properly, perfectly. Because beginning itself, if you try to focus your mind and you know the rules of chanting, then lifelong you will chant nicely. While chanting, we should not do any other work, only chanting. Chanting itself is very, very important work. In your
Okay.
life, what is very important, other things are there. Eating, sleeping, cooking, cleaning, studying, many works are there. What is the most important work in your life is chanting. And chanting means, what is chanting? Chanting is calling Krishna. Calling Krishna.
Yes.
So, yeah, why we are calling Krishna? We want to go to him. This chanting,
Yeah, right.
yeah, we want to serve him. We want to, our relationship is broken now with Krishna. Now we want to revive that relationship. That means we are calling Krishna's help. Krishna, please help me to remember you. Krishna, please give me service. I want to serve you. So that is the meaning of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So while chanting, we are calling Krishna. Okay, Krishna comes. Krishna come personally in your tongue and he comes and stand in before you. For example, I am calling Riya. You are coming. Yes, Mataji. But when you come, I turn here and there and talk to somebody else, do something else. What will you? What is Gita Govinda Mataji? Stupid or idiot? She called me, I came here, but she is doing something else. Again, she will look at me. You will look at me. Again, I am here and there. What will you feel? See, this lady is not responsible. Let me go. So you'll go. Similarly, when we call
Right.
Krishna Maha Mantra, Krishna comes and looks at us. But our mind, no, I have to do this, I have to do that. That person is scolding me, this problem, that problem. We think so many things. Then Krishna comes and looks at us and then goes back. But still, he gives us some benefit. He won't give, it is not that, you even if you chant inattentively, benefit is there. That's why we encourage everyone, chant, 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 chant. Inattentive chanting also has benefits. That's why we say chant, chant, chant. But if you chant with attention, then the result is amazing. The result is amazing. I'll tell you one story. If you are very intensively think of Krishna, Krishna will be there surely. Okay? Whether knowingly, unknowingly, intense thinking is what Krishna is asking. So there is this is one story about this. There was a class going on. A big guru is giving a class for devotees. In that lecture, the Gurudev is explaining how Krishna will be. He is blackish blue and he has all golden ornaments. He has golden ornaments with diamonds and he has mukut. He's having a crown which is made of gold He has long chains, small chains, hip belt, the legs also decorated with ankle belt. So many things he is describing. The Gurudev is describing. So in that, one thief came. Thief doesn't know anything. He is listening. Oh, who is this Krishna? He's having lots of jewelry, it seems. He's black and he's wearing yellow clothes. Meditation. Krishna, black, small boy with all ornaments, living in a forest called Vrindavana. So he went to Vrindavan and he is searching for that boy. Bluish black boy in yellow clothes with lots of ornaments so that I can steal all his ornaments. He's small boy, no? He's deeply, strongly meditating on this. Krishna, Krishna, I want to catch him. I want to catch him. It was so intense. He's a thief, but his meditation is very intense. Krishna came before him. Nice, no? His meditation was intense. Though the ultimate purpose is to steal jewelry from him. But once you meditate on Krishna, whatever purpose you go in that line, Krishna will reward you. So there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita also, Chaturvida Bhajante Mam. 4 kinds of people approach me. One who is in distress, one who is in need of money, wealth, one who is curious, one who is in search of real knowledge. These pious people, they search. And whatever purpose you search Krishna, then Krishna gives you ultimate. Once you see Krishna, then he gives you pure devotion only. So the thief saw Krishna and then he became devotee. That's it. That's why we say that you chant. The holy name has the power to help you to advance. So now, but if you come to know, no, this Krishna is a person and I am calling him. So be serious. Be serious, chant purely, and attaining him, pleasing him is our ultimate goal. That you please. This is most important service in our life. That you do it properly. Okay. Prabhupada says, increase the quantity, increase the quality also simultaneously. Okay. So you please chant nicely.
Yes, Mataji.
The benefit is very, very big. That is the Premadan. That is the biggest wealth you can have it. So don't waste time. In youth, you can memorize so many verses. Read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam. Listen to classes, associate with devotees. You will have energy. I became old. I don't have energy. You will have more energy. The brain power will be very powerful. Whatever you remember, learn now. You can remember throughout your life. And now I'm learning verses. I'm not able to remember them. But you people are very young. Please learn verses. They will help you a lot. They will help you to understand Krishna. So listen to classes, learn more slokas, do more service. It is very big asset. Big asset. The time today you have spent some time in listening to Bhagavad Gita and in being with a devotee, that will be in your account. Okay, Bhavana's account. Oh, Saturday evening, she listened to Bhagavad Gita class. It will be there ever. Association of devotees, Bhavana did. Krishna has written already. That is your real time. Other activity you might have done, okay, maths, homework, Bharatanatyam class, other things, other subjects, studying. All these things will be there, useful for this lifetime. Next lifetime, it won't come. Next lifetime, again, you have to do everything. But this Bhagavad Gita class will be, you will remember even in the next life. It will go, it will come into your mind. Sometimes it appears it disappeared from your mind, but Krishna will make you remember. This is an asset. Whatever you do in spiritual life is an asset. It will never go waste. It will be there in your account. So how much you will be anxious to grab more and more. No? Don't waste time. Read more, chant more, do devotional service more and more, because this asset you have to have more. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So we will see next week with a nice story and other things. Okay. Vancha kalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna.